Well, now we know why Dent didn't want anyone else growing on this continent now, don't we?
Why should that matter?
Because if Earth Central at that time found out there was a Black Torch vessel crashed here, they would have quarantined the planet.
I don't understand. What is Black Torch?
Well, in the late 21st century, for some reason, a lot of the top secret organizations merged. Torchway, Unit, MIB, Shadow, XCOM, MJ-12, and many others all came together and formed the Black Torch. All of the dirty secrets, black projects, hidden agendas came together under one roof.
It sounds ghastly.
The ship is very well preserved.
Boss? Look at this.
Dwarf Star Alloy.
What is it?
Dwarf Star Alloy. It's an incredibly dense material.
For example, from the looks of this ship, it's roughly about half the size of the Derbyshire, but it probably weighs 5 times more than my ship does fully loaded.
So they couldn't just move the ship?
Even an entire shipyard of cranes couldn't budge this thing, laddie.
It appears the vessel crashed into the surface, causing a collapse into a major cave system. The chasm was then filled with plascrete mixed with galenium.
They couldn't move it, so they covered it up. The galenium mixed into the plascrete would hide this ship from any scan.
Which means someone deliberately hid this ship.
So it was down here when Dent claimed the planet?
I've got 500,000 moneds on the fact it was Dent who buried it. Like a Gilnar burying his trash. A big, massive secret in the heart of IMC's brand new mining acquisition.
Aye.
But why? Why build a ship so heavy?
Because they were scared.
Scared of what?
Not a what, Bosun, but who.
Okay, now I am completely lost.
He's lost. You might as well throw a batch of breadcrumbs at my feet and call me Hansel.
Who were they frightened of?
Dwarf Star Alloy prevents time capsules from materializing on board or scanning its contents.
Long story short, there was something on board this ship that if certain higher races found out about it, they would smack their hands and take it away. Or worse.
If you like, boss, I could probably get one of the hatches open.
No way.
Dr. Freedom?
Why not?
John?
Who knows what kinds of things are in there?
We could open that door to a whole shipload of things that should never see the light of day again. 245 trioxin, Neutron S warheads, Genesis torpedoes, DNA bombs, Farquaad only knows what.
I have managed to open one of the hatches.
He just opened Pandora's box, didn't he?
More like the gates of hell.
Did we have to take that cat fellow with us?
Would you have rather had me leave him there to be torn apart?
Are you sure these tunnels are safe?
Now that is a damn good question, given all this tremor activity.
The tremors aren't natural. And yes, I have sent drones down this tunnel and it is safe.
What do you mean the tremors aren't natural?
The monks have been digging under the surface. The tremors are caused by the sonic lances they have been using.
But what are they digging for?
Their precious god. Or Todd, I should say.
Ah, so the mighty Catman is awake.
Why now? From what I've read, the Church of Todd has been on this planet for centuries.
They were biding their time. Why do all the searching and digging when you have all these miners that will do it for you?
So, they built the monastery as a hub to collect information from all over the planet.
But then the mining companies started to leave, and having found nothing on other continents, they began to dig here.
Which is what caused the sinkholes under Foundry City. And to think you probably sold them all the equipment they needed, Ranthar.
That was almost 100 years ago. Likely my uncle. I took over the business after his passing. After I was stripped of my lands and titles, I needed something to live on. If you had just handed over that blasted child.
So your Chinzar could raise her as a slave?
What are you two on about?
Past history doesn't matter. The minute we arrive back in Foundersville, I'm going to assemble a strike team. We're going to go to that monastery for some answers.
Do that, and you and your men will never be seen again. Or come to think of it, you will. But you'll be wearing monk's robes.
What do you mean by that?
Mining equipment isn't the only thing I've been selling the monks.
They've all stopped dead.
Maybe it was an outbreak of common sense.
Non sequitur.
Self-sacrifice is not logical.
They are bluffing.
They are not logical.
I think I may have a way out of here, but you're not going to like it. Follow me.
They are heading for the bearer of the messengers.
Stop them!
You've got to be kidding. This thing is centuries old.
All the exits are blocked except up.
There's a shaft. That must be how they got this thing down here.
Up the ladder and inside, Bob. Quickly.
They are defiling the Holy of Holies.
They're getting inside.
This thing is older than Twigwan.
Look around, Bob. Something has been restoring this thing. Looks like the fuel tanks are half full. I just hope it fires and we're burned.
This is blasphemy.
They have desecrated our holiest relic.
Assemble the Brotherhood. All of them.
Brother, if we...
All of them!
Understood, brother.
It's not what you wanted to see.
I was seriously hoping we'd look in those doors and see melted conduits and charred walls.
They must not have had time to activate the Hades Protocol.
Hades Protocol?
It's a safety system used on ships containing a possible biohazard.
Angus must have found the auxiliary power room.
John, look at that display monitor.
That looks like the marker symbols we saw on the walls back in the tunnels.
According to this display, a warp core breach was in progress.
The trillium in the atmosphere and the radiation belt.
Eichner radiation. Interesting. Sounds like the old comm panel system's still working. What is it, Angus?
I can't get into the main engineering. The emergency bolt heads are down.
They ejected the warp core.
I can kill it. That's what the console says here, man.
Okay, hang tight for now, Angus.
How is that thing working when our comms are down?
These old intership comm panels are hardwired. Great, now I wish I hadn't left Eric outside.
Yes, but he seemed awfully sluggish.
I think he used more power blasting through that wall than he's letting on.
You didn't want him in this ship.
Your abilities are starting to seriously scare me, Jean.
We have yet to finish that conversation.
Don't worry, we will.
What are you looking for on there?
That. Right there. The main cargo vault. Let's go down and find out just what these people were hauling.
Did you have to land that thing in the reservoir?
Bob, how is it you are a four-armed martial arts master, yet you never learned how to swim?
Some things you just never seem to get around to, Burton son.
Did you hear that?
That's Cyborg Steve.
I was coming up here to find out why an 800-year-old escape pod suddenly flew over. I figured it had something to do with one of us.
We just barely escaped the monastery with our lives. Steve, we have to report in.
They've got an army, and I don't think they're gonna stay up there in that monastery forever.
Good luck on that. I've been able to reach the boss or Doc Schoffield on comms. Same with Sparks and Toasty.
Let's get back to the inn. We'll regroup and figure out what to do from there.
Anyone else feel like we're slowing down?
What is that beeping?
It's coming from that console up there.
Sensors are detecting an anomaly in the tunnel wall up ahead.
This thing has sensors?
This was one of the maintenance maglifts designed to find an abnormalities in the tunnels and report them to the engineers. We are slowing to a halt.
Sounds like great fun.
It says here there's a hole in the side of the tunnel.
There's an object next to the hole.
That's Eric. What's an Eric?
The vault should be just down this corridor.
Oh no!
It's a body.
He's been mummified. Poor bastard, he's been dead for centuries.
The poor fellow.
Try your scancorder, Doc. We should be shielded from the kalimnium effect in here. Well, that and Eric blew away enough of it that we should be fine.
Still getting a bit of interference. His back is broken. Multiple interior injuries.
The inertial dampeners must have failed.
What's the box beside him?
Looks like a medikit.
John, he has something tucked under his arm here.
It looks like an old pad.
We might be able to retrieve the data.
Let's take it with us. There's nothing we can do for this poor fella, but maybe at least we can tell his story. Look, the vault's this way. Let's get going. And here it is, the main cargo vault.
The big question is, how do we open it?
There's a panel here. Oh my goodness!
You have got to be kidding me. No way!
Project Todd?
Will that open the door?
No, but it'll loosen this panel so I can do this. Everybody, step back.
It looks like some kind of tower server.
Do you feel that hum? It's not connected to anything, but it has power.
No. No, by the goddess, no.
You recognize it? Fear? Why are you so afraid?
It's impossible. Yet it's not. No wonder they hauled it away in a ship like this.
What is that bloody thing?
It's a cyber planner. Todd is a freaking cyber planner.
I always knew there was something hinky about them. Almost lost you out in the tunnels back there a few times. Round them up, boys.